Hello, this is Jonathan, back with a solo episode. This time we're going to talk about one issue, or one book. It's a solo book. It's one shot, Ultimate Universe. Jonathan Hickman, Stefano Caselli, and some various others involved as well, of course. Those are the two primaries here. What is Ultimate Universe? It's a one-shot that is going to kind of set the tone for the upcoming Ultimate Universe. And it's kind of like a follow-up to Ultimate Invasion, which we've talked about on the show previously. And it's just kind of giving us just a little bit more world building, a little bit more setup with the characters. So basically we have Thor, we've got Iron Lad, we've got essentially, I guess, Ultimate Doctor Doom, who I think is a version of Reed Richards, if I remember correctly. and so they're trying to get into the Maker's trying to get into the Maker's place, get some more. Oh, no, I'm sorry, though, they're in Asgard. It starts off in Asgard, sorry. And then Thor was imprisoned. He gets his hammer back. They're kind of breaking him out. And there's some nice exchanges with some of the characters. Some nice humor there. I must say, the artist, Castelli's art is very good. Some really nice use of panels, motion. He draws the motion very nicely. Some nice hero shots, everything. He's a solid artist. I mean, I can't see any major issues. I'm trying to figure out who the colorist is. Almost like they forget. I'm looking at, because it says cover artist was Brian Hitch, Alex Sinclair. I got the variant cover artist, who I think was Castelli, but I don't know who the colorist for the book is. I'm assuming it's Alex Sinclair who was doing, but it looks a little bit different, so I'm not so sure. Unfortunately, it's not listed in the book. Maybe it was colored by AI. Who knows these days, right? So they have found Captain America frozen in ice. And kind of an interesting setup for all this is that we have all these heroes who have been manipulated by the Maker, their pasts have been, so that they didn't become heroes, because the Maker wanted to eliminate all possible threats. And so what happens when the Maker's, MIA at this point? How do these former, or do we know, heroes, how do they become heroes again, kind of a thing? And how does that change things? I know coming up, really excited to read the Ultimate Spider-Man, because what they're going to be doing with it, I thought is very interesting. So Peter Parker never got the spider, right? It was taken that was taken out of the game, so to speak. And so he never became Spider-Man as a kid, but apparently he's going to somehow become Spider-Man as an adult. He's already got 2 kids with Mary Jane. And so how does that dynamic work, right? So it's a very different start for Peter. So it's probably going to be a very different story. So they tussle with Ultimate Captain Britain, who is kind of wiping the floor with everybody. Even Thor, he hits him with a seemingly mortal wound. But, Thor's the god of thunder, so I'm sure he'll be fine. And then the issue ends with this cabal of world leaders, which again I think is very interesting, which makes sense. Honestly, you have all these superpowered beings. It makes sense that they would take over the earth, if not overtly under the scenes. They would be in control. And so they plot to sabotage Iron Lad's image by using one of his family's satellites to basically wipe out a portion of a city in North America, if I recall. So that's the book, essentially. And that's kind of the setup, right? The setup of this whole new Ultimate Universe. And so far, honestly, it's shaping up to be pretty good. I think for myself, I'm going to definitely follow Ultimate Spider-Man. I might look into the other books. I just, time and money, you kind of have to sometimes make concessions there. But definitely interested in the Ultimate Spider-Man for sure. The Ultimate X-Men looks very interesting. It's going to be by that new hot artist, or current hot artist, Peach Momoko. We'll see how that works. Now I'm thinking about it, Ultimate Black Panther is drawn by Stefano Caselli. So maybe I'll get that just because I like the artist. We'll see. I will definitely give these books a chance. All looking very interesting. Interesting setup here. Again, the story, the art, everything is solid, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Jonathan Hickman sets up the Ultimate Universe. So, bottom line, if you haven't already, I would definitely check out Ultimate Invasion, and Ultimate Universe is a nice follow-up to that, and kind of really sets the stage, I feel, for what's going to occur in the Ultimate Universe. Kind of sets up all the players nicely. And so, yeah, looking forward to the future. I think it's going to be good. We'll see what happens, though. All right, so that's Jonathan with Ultimate Universe #1, one shot. I don't know why they don't call them one shots. They say you have to look it up and find out, oh, this is not actually a continuing series. It's a one shot. But anyway, that's a little soapbox there. But that's it. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed these little one shots myself with these little reviews. Hopefully soon we'll get back to some regular episodes, working on that. But in the meantime, I've been Jonathan, and this has been Comic Talk Cafe.